Hi everyone and welcome. I'm doing a spiritual guidance reading today and I'm going to start with this wonderful deck, the Rising Mighty Oracle. I recently used this actually for a pick a card reading for members here and on Patreon, and because I had it out I thought, I'm going to use it again because I do love this one for spiritual guidance. By the way, if any of you would like to join my channel or Patreon to show your support and get extra readings, then do check out the links below. It's all very much appreciated. In terms of the support I get, it helps me keep the channel going. So let's begin with whatever the collective needs to know, or hear, should I say, in terms of guidance. Okay, that one's just flown out there. So that's for us. Now I'm immediately picking up on, as I'm shuffling, a bit of anxiety, overwhelmed feeling that can actually come as a result of anxiety, can't it? It's like a loop, isn't it? Like a cycle. That's what I'm hearing with anxiety. You know, you can make it worse by worrying about the worry, if that makes sense. That's just what I'm hearing. So try to, first of all, as guidance, try to do some grounding exercises to help you stay in the present moment, because with anxiety the mind is overactive and maybe thinking about what you're going to do, what's going to happen, you know, worry essentially. It's not good to stay in that energy, so you want to bring yourself back to the present moment if you can. Now, I recently did something on my Patreon about spiritual grounding. By the way, if any of you'd like to join and get guidance, some useful stuff on there. Now, what I'm hearing, because it's interesting, when shuffling, sometimes things can come through channeled. What I'm hearing is some people, maybe it's viewers, thinking this, saying, nothing I do works. Well, first of all, you've got to persevere. You know, like for example, if you try meditation, I know that doesn't work for everyone. But if you persevere, it can start to have a positive effect. Or if you do something that's grounding, for example. So don't give up is what's coming through. Don't give up on you. So let's take these two. First of all, the bottom of the deck, it's a number 5, which can signify change. And the card is changemaker. So that really does link, doesn't it? Yeah, I feel some of you need to make changes. Like rid yourself of things. Could even be about removing items from your surroundings or things you're holding on to. Some of you might be activists, or this is something you want to do. You want to speak out about global issues, maybe about climate change issues that we have in the world, and obviously a lot of that, as some of you will know, is man-made. You know, I feel some of you are very passionate about that. That's what I'm suddenly hearing, actually. But I feel that changes are happening, by the way, as well, in terms of nature. It's interesting, we've got nature come out in this card, so you're being guided to be free. Yeah, we've got freedom as well. Love it. Free, independent, free-spirited, a bit wild. She's got a tail. I love that card. Independent. We got the word limitless. You are limitless. Yeah, you can do anything you put your mind to. I just feel for some of you there's a bit of fear, potentially. This number's 14, the number of temperance in tarot, which is about finding balance in your life, you know. So maybe in terms of grounding, getting out into nature, doing something a bit wild that you wouldn't normally do, something you want to do, making a change in your life is the message I think that we're getting from these cards actually. Under there, patience. Wow, everyone. Discipline, tolerance. Now, you may remember before I said about persevering. And I'm not sure if you can see, we've got this lady here. Just see her silhouette. I love this. Wow, this image. Because this is quite a new deck, everyone, so I haven't sort of seen all the cards frequently. Seen all the cards, obviously, but anyway, I'm rambling a bit, sorry. I love the way her hair is flowing into the water there, so it's like she's being purified. Looks like, I don't think she's crying, but it looks, I'm getting this image of someone purging, crying, releasing, and being patient in the process, and the healing process is what I'm hearing, and the change that some of you desire. Love it. We've got a bird, which is a symbol of freedom as well. So you might see birds, and that could be your sign, potentially. Pay attention to psychic hits in your dreams and getting with the moon. It might give you an idea. With freedom, I'm just getting you are in control of your life. Maybe some of you desire that as well. You want to be free from the system, go off grid, getting with nature there. But you're also being guided with this one to sort of be wild, tap into the rawness of emotion. Things might come out for some of you. Potentially it could be also through dance, singing, you know, your way of releasing emotions and like shaking your energy up. Anything like that is a really good way to sort of shake your energy. That's what I keep getting, my hands like that. You know, shake things off, so to speak. Might sound weird, but you know, you have things attached to your energy field. In particular, if it's thoughts, the anxiety I was saying about before, you know, you want to sort of shake that off, free yourself. Yeah, that's really coming through, actually. I'm also getting, wow, I'm getting a bit of emotions here that are, it's like, feels like guilt, like a lump in my throat, or maybe some of you need to purge, as we had before. Yeah, some past pain. So again, it could be, you know, like chanting, dancing, you sort of actively release these things when you do it. That could be your way of releasing, if there are things coming up, and freeing yourself. Some of you might want to move home as well, potentially. Some of you want to free yourself from something. That's what I'm getting. So it's like the main message I feel we're getting is free yourself and persevere. Be the change. So I hope that resonates. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with all of you, obviously. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Now I'm going to bring in another deck now, and this is a very new deck for the channel, Wild Woman Rising. Some of you might have seen in my last reading, the tea leaf reading, that I introduced this, and this was kindly gifted by Kiana. So thank you once again for this wonderful deck. I do love these cards. So extra messages. What I like about these cards is you can get a lot of psychic hits from the images, and there's not a lot of detail in the book. So they're good if you like that kind of thing, which I do. I like to just go with what I feel, you know, from the energy, from the cards. So we're going to take 3, I think. Wow, we got the cover image. I love that one with the wolf. A lot of animals, so these could be spirit animals. We've got geese and beautiful panda. Love it. Now this, yeah, this reminds me of this one. Free-spirited wildness. So with that chanting I said about, you know, it could even be howling that you do. Howl with fairness, yeah, let it out. Be a bit wild, like the wolf. You know, I really feel that for some of you, like you feel possibly you don't fit in this world, you're different. And maybe you've got some ancestral gifts, such as chanting, singing, dancing, movement, that you already have, or this could come online for some of you. I feel. Now, I love this one. Wow, with the geese on her head. It says, gather your loyalties. Now, she looks quite sad in this image, so this is linking to, you know, that purging that came through, sadness, releasing that. But there are 2 geese, so I'm really feeling connections here. This has been coming out, obviously, recently. My readings, you know, connections, reunions for some, unions, returning to what you're loyal to. I mean, they're facing different ways, so I feel separation here. Some of you have been in separation from someone for a long time. Geese fly home. They fly together. I love seeing geese fly by. I've seen them before. You know, when they're in their formations, usually like a V, isn't it? It looks wonderful. So yeah, it could be returning to someone, you know, you're very drawn to that person. Wow, yeah, I'm getting emotions I'm channeling now. You might hear it in my voice. Some of you might have had some memories recently. Yeah, heart chakra. It's coming out here, so like that feeling of guilt I had before, missing someone, wanting to speak with someone. Now, if you're feeling their energy, having visions of them, dreams, you could be picking up on them thinking of you. I'm really getting that coming through here. And we've got a beautiful panda. I do love this card as well, the way it's like her hair here is sort of on the panda. She's very connected to the panda, and the message is practice flexibility. So maybe in your situation you could be a bit flexible in terms of making changes. It's number 9, number of the hermit, so go within, trust your inner voice. This card is 36, also breaks down to a 9. So 2 9s. 2 5s, because 14 breaks down to a 5 as well. You could be in Asia, you could be in the States, Canada, or Europe. I mean, but I'm really getting those countries actually with the panda. Some of you, maybe that's the freedom. Maybe you want to travel, you know, Asia, for example. As I said before, about wanting to move, potentially. Now, we've got a link here because geese and wolves are very loyal. They're known for loyalty. Wolves are also courageous in the face of danger. So be strong, in terms of this change or new beginning, because it's number 1 on this card. Geese, as I said as well, they're very loyal, aren't they? Because we've got the packs, wolves, geese flying in there. Not sure what the word is actually. If any of you know, put it in the comments if you wish. So yeah, sort of maybe finding your tribe for some of you could be what happens. Maybe that's what you desire. Maybe you feel, as I said, you don't fit in. This could also be about letting go of things that don't serve you, being loyal to yourself. Don't gather your loyalties there. And in this card there's also bamboo, which is very strong. So we're getting a lot of symbols here of strength, working together, being loyal to yourself and maybe people in your pack, I want to say. So it's a very good symbol for that, and for being flexible. Bamboo is very flexible but strong. I mean, it can, in Asia they have structures made of bamboo that I've seen before when I went to Asia. So being powerful but vulnerable, because she looks quite soft in this card, so quite tender, pensive. Wow, I love it. Really love the nature and animals in these cards actually. It's beautiful. Really bright images, aren't they, in all of these cards. Let's just put them out like that. Wow, yeah, they go well together, don't they? I didn't really see it in that way, actually, in terms of a pairing, but that's quite nice because there's a lot of colour and nature in those beautiful cards as well. So I'm going to finish with a mantra card. So hopefully a mantra that you might be able to use. So that's another thing, positive affirmations to change your way of thinking, something you could do. Okay. So at the bottom we've got yin and yang. Now that links to the balance that I said about before with 14. The mantra is, I am divinely created, my feminine flows nurture my masculine safety. Yeah, so the feminine and masculine we have within is about balancing those energies, isn't it? Okay, and the card that came out was Ride the Waves of Life. Beautiful, isn't it? See the way she's like opening up there? Her heart also is open to the divine, open to blessings. That's a good pose to be in, with the hands, palms outstretched, by the way. So the mantra is, my kindness is felt in the warm breeze. My light is seen on the darkest days. My heart is heard over beating drums. Wow, that's sort of like, reminds me of these wild cards here, actually, in terms of the vibe coming through there. Love it. My light is seen on the darkest days. So like, be the light is what it's saying. You know, some people around you might be feeling a bit down and you enter a room and light the place up. You change the energy. Be a change maker. Yeah, I like how that links. Be kind with others. It warms people up and you will be rewarded as well. I love that my heart is heard over beating drums. So your heart is so powerful. When it's open, yeah, it's interesting I said about the heart chakra. When your heart has opened, activated and healed, it's so powerful that your beats could be heard over drums. I mean, spiritually, that is, you know. And people what I'm getting is people would feel it. People would feel the energy coming from you. Have any of you found that before? You know, you meet someone and they make you feel very balanced and aligned, calm. And that helps you. That gives you a positive vibe, makes you want to change maybe. And then you can be that same energy for others. That's what I feel is happening, actually, at the moment in the world. And that will continue to bring this change in the world. It's interesting, isn't it, how the world is on fire. So the world is changing. It's also melting here. So not only the global stuff, but energy coming through here. Things are being burnt away, removed, structures are collapsing in certain areas, is what I'm getting with that one. You know, and we just need to ride the waves when this happens. Now a dog, I'm not sure if you heard it, but a dog was just barking there outside, and dogs are a sign of loyalty, which we've really had a lot with the wolf and geese. So keep being loyal to yourself, to your own journey, your own healing, your own alignment. I'm just going to show you this one as well. I love it. Overcome adversity with resilience. Yeah, that links. I'm grateful for every challenge in my life. Yeah, so even when you have a challenge, see the positive in it. Wow, and this is number 14. I love it when we get number synchronicities. So 14, coming out there, linking to balance, yin yang, temperance, moderation. You might see like double numbers a lot as a sign. I do want to show you this because it links. There's a lot of things, we get a lot of synchronicities in these readings, heart-led. And it says, the mantra is, I listen to my heart's current and go with the flow as the energy moves through me. Yeah, and that really links with this one, I feel. So yeah, beautiful. Now this is another deck I haven't used in a while, but I was guided to bring it out recently. I think it's a nice one to end spiritual guidance with, so I hope you like this one as well. Let me know in the comments if this resonated. I really hope it has helped some of you at this time. Thank you so much for watching, for all your support. If any of you would like to show your support by giving back to me in terms of what I give to you, you could send a donation, buy me a coffee. The links are below in the description. Thank you so much for all your support, for viewing. It's very much appreciated. Put your comments, put what resonates for you. Put some of the mantras, if you want, in the comments as well, if you wish, to affirm it. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all very soon.